Hello everyone, this is anaughtymoose and welcome to the Fleeca heist itself. I will be doing two videos on this heist, one where I take the role of the driller and on the other one I'll be taking the role of the driver. On the second video where I take the role of the driver, I will skip the part where we drive over to Lester's warehouse. That way you don't have to see that drive twice. As a driver, you just simply follow the yellow line over to Lester's house. A quick note on GTA etiquette. It's just nice that you invite the people that helped you do the setups to the actual heist itself, because they did the work helping you get to the heist. They really should share in the reward of the heist itself. And on the screen you'll be seeing me do exactly that. I'm going to be inviting my buddy who helped me with the setups. I'm going to be inviting him to the heist itself. And you can just follow along with how I do it on screen to see how you actually do that. It'll take it just a moment to load. It goes into a cutscene, which I'll just skip over. And we go to the heist planning board. Here you can select who does what job and how much money they will make on the actual heist. The directions are on the bottom of the screen, but basically you use the D-pad, left, right, up, down. When you're over what you want to change, you simply push X and go left and right on the D-pad to change it, and then to save it you press X again. And I'll just kind of show you on screen me doing that. And then once you're happy with how you have it set up, go to the bottom where it says continue, and then just push X. And then on this screen you get to pick your outfit and whatever car you want to drive. In this case it doesn't matter because we're going to go pick up an armored Kuruma anyway. And so here we go. So the first thing we do is hop in a car. Any vehicle will do for this part, but we're going to hop in my armored Kuruma. And once we're in a vehicle, the yellow line will appear indicating where you need to drive to, which is Lester's warehouse. So the yellow line will take you right to Lester's warehouse. And as I said before, on the second video I'm going to be skipping the drive to Lester's warehouse and just starting from there when I'm taking on the role of the driver. And that way you don't have to see this drive twice. So here we are coming up to Lester's warehouse on the right. Simply drive into the yellow marker. Get out of the car. And the black armored Kuruma will be under the bridge. Simply hop in, driver takes the driver's seat, and the driller takes the passenger seat. Now the mini maze game that you saw on the first setup will automatically launch again, so you don't have to do anything to bring it up. You have 3 mazes to complete, just like the setup number 1. Remember, there is no time limit on these mazes. So if your driver happens to get to the bank before you complete all 3 mazes, it's no big deal. Don't worry about it. These mazes are a little bit more difficult, and you'll notice that I have a little bit more trouble completing these than I did on the original setup mazes. The point of these mazes is for you to be hacking into the bank system so that you can open the bank vault. As you can see, I'm having a bit more trouble than I did before because these are, like I said, a little bit more difficult. I'm usually pretty good at doing these mazes, but today I'm having an off day. Now, once you complete all 3 mazes, then you are hacked into the system and you can remotely open the bank vault door. And there we go, last one's completed. Now it's time to open the actual vault door. So just push X to continue, and my buddy's going to pull into the marker. And now you're going to pull up your phone, and on the bottom right, push X, and then push X again, and this will open the vault door itself. So next thing we're going to be doing is putting on a mask by pushing left on the D-pad and then getting out of the car, selecting whatever weapon we choose, and then going into the bank. My job as the driller is to strictly just go straight to the back of the bank and start drilling. Now there's 2 controls that you use to drill. To begin drilling, you press right on the D-pad, and then you'll use R2 for the speed of the drill, and all you got to do is hold the R2 button down all the way. What's important is the left analog stick, which you push forward. You're going to want to push it about halfway forward. The way you can tell how far forward to push it is you want to kind of generate some sparks, as you'll see momentarily. That'll tell you that you've got enough pressure on. If the drill starts to turn red, that means you're pressing too hard. The ideal spot is about pushing your left analog stick about halfway. Now in a moment I'll show you what happens when you press too hard. As I get through this third lock tumbler, I purposely will push too hard and get the drill bit to heat up. Here I'm pushing really hard, and then as you can see, it gets red, and then it just let go to get it to cool down. And on that second part, I pushed too hard and let the drill actually completely overheat, in which case it jams, as you just saw. So now I'll just finish off drilling the last pin real quick. As you can see, if you got the right pressure on, you can get through this lock pretty fast. This is just a cut scene here, and then you just run back to the armored Kuruma for the getaway. And as soon as you get into the passenger seat of the armored Kuruma, your part of the driller is done, and your buddy simply just drives away, and that's the end of the driller's job in the heist itself. So that's it for the driller's role. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Watch the second video to see the job as the driver. Thank you very much.